What do you want? When do you want it?
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields.
White male rage, white male rage, white male rage. This is so fucking cool.
It is fucking cool.
So sorry.
Well, there's the mic.
There's the mic.
Quit. Don't do that the second I unmute. He does it the
Sorry.
second I unmute. Just go in there until I call you. Where's the thing? I can't find the video. There it is. I can't find the video capture. Oh, I'm all disheveled. Yeah, I unmute the mic and then a second. He's gonna get me. Where's my riding crop? Where's the one that I didn't break? Hand me my riding crop. We need it. We need it. Oh, Lord. How's everyone doing? Today, we'll move the mic. Everyone's like, what's that? There you go. We watched Picard. We watched Discovery. I guess we should probably recap.
Why? Why are we still doing
Let's
this?
let's recap Discovery before. Why are we still watching Discovery? Okay, Discovery's stupid. I tweeted about it. It communicates through emotion.
Yes.
This species. This species.
They
8472 or not 8472.
Exploring, seeking out strange new life and new civilizations by exploring your feelings.
They hug it out and they cry it out.
Saru. Okay.
This is a plot line. Okay, so they have this species that's like super advanced that communicates differently.
Species 10cc.
Yeah, 10cc. Like, is that the Mario Kart race format?
That's the you know, the not in love.
It is crying in space. It is crying in space, and they cry it out. So this is a plot line that could have been solved in one episode that they've dragged into 12 so far, because they had to have this plot line of Michael Burnham's ex-boyfriend, having to go blow up the thing and then be betrayed and double-crossed by this by weird, creepy science guy because he wants to go and have revenge and destroy the thing, and everybody else wants to communicate with the things and.
Oh my god.
Discovery ripped off Arrival. It's ripped off a lot of stuff.
So, Sean Russell.
Sean Russell, species 10 LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Species age LGBTQ PTQ plus. Thank you so much, Sean Russell. Nitpicking nerd. Discovery ripped off. Yeah, I love Nitpicking nerd. We love your channel.
Hey, Nitpicking nerd. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's got a cool accent too.
Yeah. There's no crying in space. I saw at the very beginning that you said let me. I don't want to misquote.
They ripped off Arrival.
I don't want to misquote.
Not only they ripped off Arrival, they ripped off Contact too.
Right. Here we go. That's the wrong thing. Okay, go to the other display.
Okay, so
close enough. Right here. I actually enjoyed it the first time in 20 years. I had fun watching new Star Trek.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Picard, we're gonna honk off people with our Picard review for today, so that's why we're getting Discovery out of the way first.
Okay.
So Discovery's still freaking woke, stupid garbage that cares more about people's feelings and crying and look, if they can say that we have empathy and we have empathy for everybody, then we can cry it out.
They figure out.
I wouldn't be here with anybody other than you, Saru.
As would I, Michael. Okay, all right. To sum up, okay, they find out Jet Screamer is being held prisoner on.
Oh, I think she teleported over to go and mess stuff up last episode.
Okay, all right.
She teleported over to.
Okay, well,
should I bring it up on screen or no?
Yeah, bring it up on. Try to bring it up so just so we can have some sort of frame of reference.
All right, let's
so
try to bring it up on screen.
10 species 10cc from the Eric Stewart universe. I don't know what is. They send the little robot guys in there. Go figure out what's going on, and the robot guys get eaten by the big blob or by the space puddle. And so then the Discovery gets eaten by the space puddle. They go inside the space puddle.
It's a space puddle.
And so they try to get out. They can't get out, and so they go down. Oh, let's go down to the shuttle bay, which is enormous.
It's just ginormous.
The shuttle bay takes up a third of the size of the ship. Okay, yeah, we don't want to. Okay.
Let's Jet Reno off. Okay.
Okay, so all right, so
where's the shuttle bay? They show it. This is later.
All right, that's later. Okay, but let's go back towards the beginning. Okay.
Towards the beginning.
Okay, there's the cute little robot guys.
Yeah, there's a cute little robot. There's little droids that they go and send off to get destroyed.
Cute little robot guys. So you have to feel bad for the cute little robot guys. Okay, they're outfitting him. Okay, so there's Jet Reno. Looking up. Please treat me like the lady I am. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, that's a stretch even. Listen, I try to be as gentlemanly as possible, but that's a stretch even for me.
Yeah, we can't hear Rob because he has this thing where he's like talking back here in this direction.
Trying to I'm trying to lean back.
Well, here's the mics here, so try and speak into the mic.
Okay,
that's why I kind of
let me lower the mic.
Shout out to Anthony Rapp as Stamets deserves better. The Star Trek show, absolutely.
I could picture.
Let me put this on screen. I don't know why this isn't on screen. I don't know. Just get closer to it. You don't have to be
I
louder.
can
Just
picture Anthony Rapp in like a real Star Trek show.
Yeah.
Okay, as in some kind of capacity, transporter chief or what? I don't know. But yeah. So there, Jet Reno is like, oh, I could go for some black licorice. She's got something tucked up her sleeve, yada yada.
Yeah, she teleported over there like a few episodes ago or something over to Book's ship because Book. Okay, so this show is so stupid. Michael Burnham, who used to be or is in love with Book, had this big falling out because his planet exploded and he got all depressed. So he ran off with some creepy science guy to go and blow up this alien species who ripped a space-time butthole into the universe to blow up his planet Quijibo or something, and so now Book, and now we found out also that he is the Dread Pirate Roberts of the name Cleveland Booker because so
he's like
that's
the
not even
fifth or sixth
he just
Cleveland Booker. Hey y'all, my name's Cleveland. I'm like the sixth Cleveland.
He just takes the name Cleveland Booker or something because it means Dread Pirate Roberts or something. I don't know. So they stole that idea because it was such a stupid name. Like, why would he name himself after an Earth thing?
I don't know. That's why. Did you spit in my drink?
So he and Michael Burnham they had like broken up or something. He betrayed her. So the president of the galaxy goes and still sends Michael Burnham knowing that she's got all these feelings for this guy even though he's doing the wrong thing, and instead of saying, yeah, you guys are trying to get us blowed up. So I think didn't they even detonate the weapon last time or something?
Yeah,
they detonated the weapon to try and blow up these aliens from the wormhole.
Yeah.
From the
hole. You said hole. So that
cat does run the ship.
Was space puddle similar to Sphere 1998? Water tentacles in the abyss. Yeah. There's not an original idea on this show.
There's nothing interesting original from any of this.
Okay, so all right, then we got the obligatory
27 producers.
27 producers. Okay.
It's closer to 23, but yeah.
Yeah, so there's because okay.
This is the creepy white guy.
Creepy white man is coming up with a plan to destroy the thing there. Janet Reno wants black licorice. She's like, no, we're not going to do that. She's got a thing up, a communicator up her sleeve or whatever.
Yeah, she teleported away and she hid it, and everybody's looking for her. Like, where's Jet Reno? Where's Jet Reno?
There's.
This is a president from some other world, and I'm like,
who is this person?
Nobody. Just they're for representation.
And creepy white man. Okay, or now
So
there they are.
This is where they're all in the.
Now there they are in the shuttle bay. Now the shuttle bay is massive.
Yeah.
It takes up a third of the size of the ship. And this guy, hold on, go back. Asian guy, Asian scientist guy.
This guy here.
That guy's always eating for some reason. For some reason, that guy's always shoving like grapes or hazel Brazil nuts or something. I don't know what this guy's. Is he diabetic? What's going on?
I don't know. And then Saru is all like, "Why won't my Vulcan girlfriend talk to me?" And then of course Mikey Spock's like, "Oh, in Vulcan it's logic before all else. So Sarek used to do this with me all the time. They overcompensate in public when they have to make a grand show." Yeah.
All right, so okay, so they
this guy is always eating.
So they figure out the nucleotides or whatever are emotions. So they've boiled emotions down to just like strands of DNA or chromosomes or something. Okay, 14% fear, 16% peaceful. I'm like, okay, yeah.
99.44% pure. What are we, Ivory fucking soap? Oh, the show.
All right, so.
No.
Even though they're brainstorming for ideas, it's still Mikey Spock that comes up with the solution.
Yeah, they had to bring like all of her little crew.
And
then they learned how. Yeah, because that's how they learned how to communicate it through music and feelings. Mm-hmm. Yay!
We're a long way from Close Encounters here.
But they did the Close Encounters thing.
But so there is. She's gonna give it a turn and align it like a jigsaw puzzle. Okay,
it matches. Look at it matches. It's magic and it matches.
Yay!
Magic.
Oh, Mikey Spock, you are so.
The Vulcans are so impressed that Mikey Spock figured out how to communicate with an alien civilization that the Vulcans would have been able to figure out in Enterprise. That's what really bothers me is like, we've done these sort of storylines before. If you had this on Enterprise and the Vulcans are there looking to, this is an Enterprise script. It would have been Hoshi there saying, yes, we can figure out how to communicate it with this, this, and this. They would have already adapted for this. They would have already figured for this if we're 900 years into the normal Star Trek future. Oh, this is so stupid.
Their big solution is to send them an equation where 5 plus 4 equals 9.
But mass racist.
And so they kept sending 9s. I'm like, what is this? What are you doing? What is this? The White Album? Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9.
It's
For
so
God's
stupid.
sake. Well, maybe you should have sent them. Maybe
Sean Russell, he's got the munchies. Don't judge him, Rob. Thank you so much.
Who's it? Sean Russell?
Yeah, the guy who's eating.
Oh, he's got the munchies.
But mass racist though.
And freaking, I kept, okay, they were on the shuttle, but they're looking out into the thing there, and I could have swore I saw the big giant head from Rick and Morty.
Show me what figured it out.
Oh, Blondie.
This one figured it out because she's like, what if it's like music, like a piano, like you have to have different tempos and feelings and inflections and feelings and feelings.
Okay, but
she figured it out.
At its core, music is still a mathematical equation.
I know. Yeah, the Vulcans would have figured this out 900 years ago. For fuck's sake, this is so stupid.
Listen, I've been told my whole life that music is mathematics. People who are better at music are often better at math. I suck at math to this day. Okay, but look at that face. First of all.
Poor thing. She's on this show knowing that she's like, well, at least I can do the convention circuits now. Because they got for Star Trek fans who are giving the rest of these crew a purpose and a reason to be there. So at least they get a paycheck going to conventions for, they'll be invited on cruises for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
At least there's that.
And there'll be countless people lining up. Who are you again?
I know. So sad.
Singers, because feelings, what?
Because feelings matter. No maths without feelings.
Listen, I know the idea is to say, well, you see, the universe just isn't cold, sterile numbers. I'm like, shut up. So, okay, now they have a giant... so they figured that out. Then they have a giant space egg.
Oh, this is before or after the space egg comes? Because there's all this plot. Oh, here's Edie mix shoving food in space. Munchies, call them munchies.
Called munchies.
Yeah, because then there's a whole other plot with Book.
There's Mikey Spock looking.
Is this where the space egg comes? This might be where the space egg.
Yeah, egg. There's the space egg.
We weren't making it up.
The space egg.
Nanu.
I'm expecting CGI Robin Williams to pop out. Oh, Mikey Spock. Oh, Mikey Spock. Oh, look, salute. Oh, look. No. Hey, how you doing, Mikey Spock? Oh, Mikey Spock. Oh, where's them? I was expecting to find James T. Cook here.
This is your brain. This is your brain on Discovery.
This is your brain on Discovery. Whoa. Whoa, we can't make an omelet without breaking 3 eggs. We got an omelet for 7 million people here.
Why is everything so dark? Because this show's stupid, so they're all standing there looking, staring up. Oh, is it up at the big egg? All right.
24th century. 24th century. Why didn't you invent it better? You couldn't reinvent the light bulb? What's the matter? Oh, why's everything so dark here?
Fucking egg. Oh, so they recreate the whole Discovery Bridge.
Pickled egg. You know what? Now I want pickled eggs.
Give me a second. I'm going to mute for a second. I got a cough. Excuse me, sorry.
Seriously, I expected CGI Robin Williams to pop out of this. Nanu. Oh, no. Oh, remember me? Hi. Nanu.
Does Mikey Slapbox sit on it to hatch it? She would, wouldn't she? What if we hatch this egg? What if we have to hatch this egg?
That is a really bad Robin Williams I'm doing.
It's terrible.
Oh, hello, Mikey Spock. Oh, Mikey Spock.
And then it opens up because it's a TARDIS. Because it gets the little... and then they go inside. Oh, well, then they cut over to... See, there it is. It opens up like it's the holodeck or something. And on the inside is their bridge.
Yeah, Nano, dear Michael Burton.
Oh, here it is. This is where they hug it out and they cry.
This is where they say, they're talking about their feelings, and then Saru has them do primal scream therapy.
Oh, God. Is this here? Or is it later? Oh, yeah, it is. Look. They scare the cat.
Now, for anyone too young to remember...
We just called it heavy metal concerts.
Okay, for anyone too young to remember, there was a movement in the 70s and late 70s, early 80s, called primal scream therapy, where you're supposed to release all the bottled up anxiety and all the negative energy by screaming. I'm like, I'm in the freaking 70s again. What's going on?
I don't know, but let's put you guys on chat. Let's put the chat. Let's put the
and then
put the text up for you guys.
They hug it out.
Let's see
Mikey Spock has primal scream therapy. Oh,
Mikey Spock has primal scream therapy. Of course she does. Here's where Mikey Spock has primal scream therapy.
There you go.
It's a fall guy. It is. Oh, it's a fall guy. That's the opposite.
Oh my God, yeah.
Good. It's the opposite of good.
Clean up. I want pickled eggs now. I want pickled eggs and I want beer.
So here, now she's gonna do it. Ready? Please, scream, Mikey Burnham.
Scream, damn you! I scream, I say, scream, girl.
It's not even close to the weirdest thing that's happened to.
Okay, so she's gonna start, and they're in the room with the cat. The cat gives her the stink eye. Where is it?
Okay.
Here she goes. Ready? And it's the most pretentious scream ever in the history of screaming.
I got it. We gotta cue it up.
Here it comes.
And she's gotta straighten her uniform and get herself all
presentable.
Straighten yourself.
What is this? Nitpicking nerd.
All of Discovery is set in the evil alternate timeline we just saw in Picard because they showed the STD Klingon costumes in the evil timeline. And Earth has a force field around it like an STD.
Yeah, primal.
Yep. Well, they also admitted, nitpicking nerd, that that this one, you probably caught this too, that it was in, when David Cronenberg was talking to Giorgio, like Mirror Universe Giorgio, how how he's like, yeah, this all started at the event that took place at the beginning, or when Nero came back through time. So that all broke the universe when Nero went back in time too. So
yeah.
But they're going multiverse for all this.
So that big egg is actually when the Stones Indiana Jones had to get back in Temple of Doom.
Okay, here she goes. Are you ready?
Look. She can't even open her mouth to scream
like a normal person
without looking like acting like she's the smartest mother effer in the room. And she has to do it operatically. I'm Mikey Spock.
I scared the cat.
Oh, poor.
Mikey Spock, I'm the most important person ever! I gotta add that to my turn him on and on to pressure scream off.
Let's make freaking like, where's Bugs Bunny with the opera singer? Ah, dun, 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 dun. Like Bugs Bunny screwing with the opera singer, you know?
So stupid. The
He's
poor
trying-
kitty cat. He's like, screw the fuck this shit. I'm out. Oh, then they laugh it off and hug it out, and then they
hug it out,
cry.
and then they cry. Everybody goes by with, we're exploring the universe through the power of emotion.
This makes me want to die. I love you so much, Saru.
Look, and then they have a cry immediately after. Look, there you
And then
go.
she starts crying.
Everybody's freaking crying on this show.
She starts crying. The cat's like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Where is he? I don't see him. It's too dark to see. He's like, yep, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Magnanimous entropy. What the actual hell? We're still saying. Listen, if we weren't laughing, we'd be crying at how bad Star Trek is. Holy cow.
And these are the people. Oh, the Vulcans were right. We shouldn't be out in the stars if these are our humanity ambassadors and Federation ambassadors. I know Saru's not human, but she's fucking supposed to be.
For Christ's sake.
Despite thinking she's a damn Vulcan. Oh, here's where they discover that Jet Reno's badge is like missing. Because they've done like, where's Jet Reno? I don't know where Jet Reno is. I haven't seen her forever. So they're looking for Jet Reno. They didn't even realize she was on the other ship.
Do you remember? No, you don't remember. You didn't watch. You weren't a big fan of MASH. They had an episode Captain
I
Tuttle.
haven't seen MASH since like 1983, Rob.
I've been rewatching it, but there was an episode Captain Tuttle. Where's Captain Tuttle? Oh, he's in post-op. Oh, Captain Tuttle, you just missed him. He went. He's in the mess tent. Captain Tuttle? Nah, he's in the supply room. It's like, come on.
And this is Tarina. Oh, and then she's like, hey, I want you guys to all come along with us to go on this important mission.
And they find out that Tennessee created an exact replica of the Discovery in order to save money.
So, and they're here's where they're like, how do we communicate with it? What kind of a math signal? So here we know how that they communicate with math problems. How do we tell it that we understand and we feel and we have feelings? Because feelings are feelings of feelings and things that feel. And we're people who feel things. Well, this president's like, screw this. I'm not going with you. I'm going to stay back on Discovery. You guys can go figure this out on your own.
Yeah, because I'm hatching a plot with creepy white man. Who says this show doesn't bring people together? Creepy white man and black Earth lady there.
Black president lady. This president's awful for still allowing Michael Burnham to be the one to do anything.
But I guess you're right, Mike. But I guess you were right all along.
And here's where they figure out Jet Reno's missing now.
And the gay characters.
All the gays are together again.
Yeah,
all the gays are worried about the other gay. Oh,
Dr. Ricky.
This is the gayest show in Star Trek.
It has a gayosity that is beyond gay. Mm-hmm. The freaking they're venting, and creepy white man has a plot to destroy the
he wants to blow up the entity while Jet Reno and Book are trying to stop him.
Yeah,
because they needed to stretch this out for 12 goddamn episodes instead of wrapping it up in one.
So their plan is to vent plasma from the warp nacelle. Oh, somebody's locked us out. I'm like, no, you need command. You need command authorization to do that, wouldn't you? I mean, you got to be head of engineering, okay? And Mikey Spock's like, oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, I have to be. I'm not right. You kidding me? Who said I'm not right? Who said I have to follow orders?
This guy here? Oh, you can't see
Oh, that's
him.
the fish guy there.
That's the fish guy behind us there.
Oh, there's a new guy. There's Eraserhead. I mean,
and then
we have to come up with a new. We have to come up with a new
name for everybody.
Okay, that guy is Kid and Play.
Sure.
Okay, because he has got the Kid and Play haircut. So he's gonna be Kid and Play. He's gonna be Kid, or is he Kid or Play?
I don't know.
Kid and Play.
I don't know. So what happened? Then they communicated with it, and then the episode ended because there's gonna be another one or something, or a closure.
Think Flat Top's funnier?
I don't know. What happened at the end of the episode?
Okay, so they're venting
by the end of this.
They're venting the plasma into species Tennessee. Oh my God, this is horrible. This is happening. Why are we going to destroy them? And cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. So this show is stupid. I think we watched Picard directly after this, and that's probably what made Picard.
It's better.
I hate using the word less bad. Picard is less bad.
Okay, so this episode's a big pile of
Oh, I hate these people. I hate all these characters. I hate everything about this show.
All right, so
I don't care about Saru getting it on with Vulcan chick. I don't care about any of this because this is something that they would have figured out in Enterprise days.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what happened on Discovery. Discovery sucks still. Now, let me load up what happened on Picard. Oh,
dear God.
So Nitpicky
okay,
Nerd
all right,
said
all right,
that
all right.
he didn't hate it.
All right.
We watched Red Letter Media. First, we got to talk a little bit about what happened after we watched Red Letter Media yesterday. Because we watched what they said about the first episode of Picard about a week after we watched the first episode of Picard.
They liked it.
I think they aren't
More?
hating it nearly as bad as they were.
But
And
it's-
for me, the first episode of Picard was just as stupid as the rest of them. This one, I just watched one of the dumbest episodes ever of Discovery. And just the sheer opening couple of seconds of John Delancey as Q, I'm like, oh, I want to see what Q does to Picard. He slaps Picard and I cheered. I'm like, yes, get us out of this goddamn galaxy. And then for about a split second, I'm thinking for about a split second, maybe he'll snap us into the real TNG universe and we're getting out of this goddamn dystopian thing. And then he puts us in even a more dystopian thing. But
Nitpicking Nerd, the new Mr. No Response said he was in the Academy, but a few episodes ago they said they didn't have an Academy for 100 years.
Right.
No, he took a correspondence course.
Yeah.
He went to Phoenix University online.
yeah, they can't even keep their own canon. Yeah. All this before the opening credits.
He took online classes.
Oh, I should have done a new. Well, we'll just split it. I'm recording this just
He's
in
got
case.
all those student loans to repay now, though.
Yeah. So it's Picard now. Here's where we're starting the Picard portion. The Picard portion of this stream. We watched Picard. Oh, it's not good. It is not good, but it was better than Discovery.
Oh, good, dear God.
That's not saying much, though. I am Mecha. Hit the subscribe and the like and the... Yeah, do that. Well, I got the old one. Where's the old one? I got the old one.
So anyway, Picard. Yeah, that's fitting.
That's where they left us, in hell, in
That's
Picard.
fitting. Very fitting. Star Trek is a desolate hellscape.
They have decided to completely
So they decided to completely just
make the universe this dystopian, horrific, brutal, violent nightmare, right? So John Delancey comes in at the end of episode 1 of season 2 of Picard, and I think for about a split second he's gonna fix this because he's like, yeah, there's a huge break in the universe and the space-time stuff, and this episode does not start off with John Delancey though. This
No.
just starts off with this bitch again. Well, it's basically, this is the flashback, right? This is the previously on. Yeah, this is the previously on.
Dr. Pukey.
So previously on, and here's the Borg Queen.
They literally call her the Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, but before we have to preface that with
It's a Borg Queen.
a Borg Queen, not the Borg Queen.
Yeah.
Not the Alice Kriege
Yeah.
Borg
Not
Queen.
the Borg Queen, but a Borg Queen of an dimension
But-
of some sort.
We'll get to that in a little. That's Octomom.
Yeah, and even in this episode, they flat out admit, oh yes, there's many Borg Queens. This one looks more traditional. That they're going and rescuing the one that we've seen in all the previous. Not this one that we're talking about, but the other one.
So
there's another one. There's another one.
So before we get into it, we have to say we watch Red Letter Media's take. Do we want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They noticed a few things about this character that we didn't notice because we were just like, oh my god, how could this be?
This is so bad, yeah.
Because we kind of are this, all right, let's try the turn off our brains method.
That just made it worse.
That just makes it worse.
So, okay, apart from the awfulness of them using Borg technology to retrofit
Yeah, that's
the
really
entire
stupid.
fleet, which is really dumb because you could find an enemy could find an exploit. You know, they usually leave something, a back door to everything. Okay, that's just common sense, so you don't want to do that. Apart from that,
Nitpicking parody videos turning Picard into evil overlord monsters to the stuff in this episode is very similar to my recut universe. It made me laugh a lot.
but anyway,
Yeah, well, that's what Picard we get though, is this kind of this monster of a character. He's not the same Picard that we knew.
No. But apart from that, apart from like I said, retrofitting, okay, which is really dumb, and them opening fire on the bridge. indiscriminately, randomly.
Well, that was the end of the last episode. So we jumped off of the Red Letter Media topic. So we watched Red Letter Media's take on this. They put together a couple of pieces that we missed where Picard's mother says, look up. This character says, look up. So they've kind of pieced together that they're probably going to do something stupid like Picard has mommy issues at, 157 years old. Robot Picard. Also, the writers don't understand that androids are not clones. They don't know the difference. They think an android is not a robot but a clone. They think that this is probably Picard's mother. So
who was being dragged away and assimilated.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, she has not aged a day. If that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Which we've never known, and he's never mentioned. Nobody's ever found it in when he was assimilated as Locutus, but that's probably what's going to happen. So we're going with that's probably being the premise as we kind of try and turn our brains off of this crap.
But unfortunately, this flies in the face of another episode where it was. I can't remember what the premise was. Maybe it was Wesley in the Traveler, that episode when they're at the edge of the universe and whatever. And Picard has a vision of his mother, who's very old.
Yeah,
Mama, but you're dead.
Well, they wouldn't. They didn't watch that episode.
No, they didn't get that deep.
No. They looked up and they're like, oh, Picard's daddy was a mean person. Ooh, Picard's daddy, so he has issues there, and Mommy has issues, and we're gonna learn that Picard was running from his family and stuff, which we already kind of resolved anyway. In what Generations? Didn't we already kind of resolve all this?
That Generations. We resolved
and
that.
we've resolved all these Borg issues and the time travel stuff. So what do? We're going to go in time travel again, back to the past with the Borg Queen. Oh, yay. I've seen this before.
It was resolved in Generations. It was resolved in the episode Family from season, I think, 5 it was.
Probably.
And it was resolved in one when Q was in the afterlife.
Picard's mommy appears an old lady in season 1 of TNG, so her being assimilated at a young age doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Unless this is like, they broke the universe to go back in time and assimilate his mother, and that's why everything's all broken. But we're not starting from a position where the universe, they had to break the universe just to have this bad dystopian viewpoint of reality.
Well, like I said, the writing team watches only certain episodes.
Yeah.
They watched Measure of a Man last year. That was the only episode
which they didn't understand.
No. And they watched apparently what was it? The Best of Both Worlds with the Borg Queen, probably that.
Probably.
Okay. And they watched the movie First Contact here. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's it. That's all they've watched.
And The Cage for Discovery.
And they watched The Cage. Which was listed on Netflix as being the first episode, the pilot, which it was not. It was rejected by NBC because it was unwatchable.
Yeah, the bastardization of Picard. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Now we start off with Q, though. Now here's where it kind of got me to where I'm like, oh, John Delancey's still nailing it as Q. Yeah. He's still that force that is there. There's however, it seems like they're gonna make him be like feeble, sick, ill. Something is wrong with Q.
Q is dying, or possibly this is a different Q.
This might be a different Q from the Discovery J.J. Kelvin University Q. Because he's like, oh, everything is broken, Picard, and look what you did. Look what you did. And but we're already in kind of a dystopian shitty universe anyway, even though he sends him back. Now he sends him to a different one. Here's the grid that we're talking about around Earth.
And there's an environmental message here that we couldn't fix the problem, so we just learn
environment. Okay. Yeah, climate, blah blah blah. Who cares? So we got Q and Picard here.
I thought my house burned down.
Yeah, it should have. Q is making that. I don't think they're going to ruin Q.
Well,
because I don't think they're smart enough to be able to. Because Q is already one of those characters who can come in and be goofy and different and be out of time and out of the universe.
Q is not an easy character to is not an easy character to ruin.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's I may have phrased that wrong, but Q is a difficult character to ruin since you have very wide berth to write him. You can, because he's omnipotent, he has a lot of power, he can do a lot of things. I mean, you could pretty much Deus Ex Machina yourself out of anything when you write for Q. And like I said, he exists outside of our universe. So he sort of looks at everything. There's a third person omission writing stance you can take with him.
Yeah. In
that he's God and the God figure, and he's looking down upon these lower beings.
Yeah.
So it's a fairly easy character to write, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, and he nails it so much no matter what he does as far as the acting goes. What really bothered me though is that both of these guys are Shakespearean actors and they both screwed up Macbeth.
Yeah, like Macbeth. Yeah, you're here like Macbeth trying to wash the blood from your hands. No, that was Lady Macbeth trying to out damn spot.
So yeah. Nitpicking nerd, yes, you're absolutely right. They should have saved the Guinan cameo for this episode instead of the previous one. This way, we would come to understand the change in the timeline.
Yeah, because she exists.
Well, I think we're going to see her again because they said go and seek out the listener or the watcher. It was the watcher, but I'm like, wait a minute, Elorians listen, but they're going to probably bring her in. Go and seek out the watcher in your timeline into the 24th century. So Whoopi Goldberg will probably be palling around and like they'll probably bring her back
modern day Los Angeles.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, they should have saved her for then.
Well, nitpicking there, he says he's calling it Q's going to die by the end of the series.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
because it's too
too
easy. It's too easy for them. Like, I mean, listen, for all these young hip, writers all have the same idea. Oh, let's kill this character.
Yeah, this is an old character. They need to die.
Yeah, let's kill this character. They did it with James Bond. They'll probably do it with whomever. They did with
Gee, if I were an evil, government or something, who wanted to depopulate the planet, I'd send out propaganda saying to kill all your old people too, like this. But that's an aluminum archive video for another day.
Kurt Cobain used to wear a shirt that said "Kill your heroes" with a picture of Jesus on it, and the whole point was like, no, that's why you don't kill your heroes, because look what you do. Look what happens.
And here we find Greg Kirby, $5 a wise Klingon once said to Scotty, should be hauled as garbage, meaning CBS.
Should be hauled away as garbage.
I miss when Klingons were good. Speaking of, we get to see what happened to Martok. Thanks for ruining DS9 for me, assholes. But yeah, we get this whole speech with Q.
Speech about Q. Okay, this is your video.
This is actually pretty decent. Actually, I liked watching Q.
Well, this gives you a glimmer into how different the universe is, even though it's not that different.
Yeah.
It's still Dystopian Nightmare, but it's even a bigger Dystopian Nightmare.
Yeah, and I think this is why this doesn't work in premise with everything else we know, because this is still, like, the Picard that we're coming from is still not the Picard we came from in the TOS, or TNG, rather, in TV Picard. It's not TV Picard. This is movie action star Picard. It is not the mirror universe. It's one of many multiverses, I think, is what they're trying to do. They're trying to go all multiverse, and the problem with that is they don't understand which universe they're coming from. They think that Prime and Kelvin are they think the Prime universe from the Kelvin timeline is the universe that TNG came from, but no, that's TV universe. That's TV. The Prime universe is this Picard, this new Picard TV universe, as far as I'm understanding it. Yeah. So, Martok's ridges look like the Klingons in the STD timeline. So this is Here, let's take a look at Martok's skull. So he's got all these Romulan slaves. Yeah, he's got. He's got the Zatvash dagger.
Oh, God.
Zatvash disruptor rifle.
Okay, there you go.
So here you go. Here's all of our guys. Here's our gallery of skulls and people.
You should bring up the captions so you can.
The captions.
So you can.
English
and Sarek. Okay.
Sarek.
Okay, Sarek. That was
we got some close-ups here. Let's see if we can get some close-ups of the skulls. So I don't want to go too far.
No, there's a Borg.
That's a Borg. Yeah, random.
No.
Borg.
Isn't that
Which Borg was it?
No, I'm not sure if that was. No, who's the guy with the eye patch in the Undiscovered Country?
Undiscovered country. Oh, the I don't remember.
I don't know.
Was he?
Okay, there's some weapons on the wall.
Weapons.
Phaser rifles.
I don't want to show too much of it because, of course,
you get claimed.
Because we'll get claimed, but
well, yeah, but like I said, okay, there's some armor.
Yeah, here you go. This is.
Okay, there's.
That's Discovery Klingon-y armor.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's the guy that was on the bridge that Mikey Spock killed first episode.
Oh.
On the outer hull of the ship, remember?
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the Klingon armor from. That's it. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That is a Discovery Klingon. That's a Discovery Klingon.
The Thinking Nerd. Why the need for
slaves to watch the floor when they have robots and holograms, right? Just for funsies, just to prove how evil they are.
It's part of it. You humiliate a fallen foe. I mean,
yeah, it's just to prove they're evilsies.
Angela Schmalk Kane.
They're evilsies.
Let me show you.
Let me show you. Okay, so
skull. Very gruesome imagery. Okay.
Skull. So who's this guy supposed to be?
I don't know.
I don't know. He didn't have a name. I'm sure he's somebody. I'm sorry, this isn't too much different than Discovery's timelines, like the Prime Discovery.
No, it isn't.
Because Discovery was just as violent and gross as this.
Dorka Gul Dukat.
Oh, he's got Gul Dukat's skull there. That's who that's supposed to be, Gul Dukat. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's what I forgot. Yeah, the way to ruin DS9. I remembered Martok. They got Martok back there, too.
Executed in the Lethean forest.
Executed. See,
just
Q,
outside.
he's still...
I can do just outside the capital city. Put up a hell of a fight, didn't he, Picard? Didn't he? Well, you're looking well.
Yeah. Delancey's nailing it as Q, though. If you like Q and want to see some fan fiction with Q and Picard in an alternate timeline, and you can get past, and you don't mind it being violent and brutal and them swearing all the time, you know what? This is fanfic in my opinion. Like, this just reminds me so much of fanfic.
Yeah, this is a bad fanfic. Just about every fanfic is set in a dystopian, nightmarish.
Sarek. Yeah, they got Sarek's skull. They got Gul Dukat's skull. They got Martok's.
And he said there's that line about Macbeth.
Yeah, the Macbeth line. Oh, this is supposed to be Martok.
Yeah, defeated in armed combat. Yeah.
After a bioengineered virus, by all accounts. The bioengineered... Okay, so... Was that the flathead Klingon thing? The bioengineered virus?
Yeah,
probably. From Enterprise that they're talking about?
Yeah. Peggy P. Nobody at the Star Trek Discovery pitch meeting ever said, "We'll be called STD, sexually transmitted disease, not Star Trek Discovery." Hey, they were all getting really angry about that for a very long time. Oh yeah,
they were mad we called it STD.
No,
it's disco! It's disco! It's disco!
Like, no, it's
You're
STD.
Just a racist! And
it's
you're an
STD.
idiot!
I'm like, I'm not the one who decided its initials should be STD, okay? Ferengi have bones in their ears.
Yeah, there's a Ferengi too.
Yeah, there's a Ferengi skull.
Yeah. Yeah, if I didn't want to just get it copyright claimed, we'd just show.
We just let it play, but I was like, nah, it's. Yeah. See there's the ridges on the skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
the decimated is Klingon homeworld.
The Abrams-Kurtzman universe is what we were left with after the temporal Cold War. Only the Enterprise is real in this canon. CBS insists next gen stuff connects with this, so
but it doesn't though.
It doesn't.
It doesn't though.
You can.
It only does if you completely erase.
You have to make several leaps.
Yeah.
For it to connect.
Yeah.
And you have to fill in a lot of blanks with your own personal.
It only connects if you can kind of accept that all the shit happened in the JJ universe before all this. Is the only way it really.
Yeah, I mean, you have to make a lot of mental leaps in order for it to make.
Why did he take out the Vulcan's head? Oh, because he was like an evil warlord, and they have execution days and stuff. Yeah, there's a Ferengi back behind one of these two. So stupid. So yeah, he's got his little slaves. We got 23 producers again, or 21.
And he's
got his little slave Harvey the robot guy. This guy, Harvey the robot.
Harvey. Come on out, Harv! But yeah, he's drinking coffee, Colombian coffee, black in this.
It's not even the mirror universe. It's a mirror universe. It's not even the. Quick, $2. Funny, they mentioned bioengineering virus. I know. To get rid of old people, huh? Yeah. He's always great for me.
But like I said, it's he's drinking coffee in this universe. So he normally drinks Earl Grey tea.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're going a long way to say, hey, this is different. This timeline is different than what you know. So anyway, so there's San Francisco.
Yeah, they got the grid over the planet because of course they do. Mm-hmm. And 7 of 9 wakes up, and she's now the president, and she's got some Weasley husband guy.
She opens her eyes and she gasps, which is the normal reaction women give when they wake up next to me.
So she's married to this asshole.
SM Brawler 101, just subscribe.
Thank you for subscribing. She's not married. No, I'm calling this guy an asshole, not the subscriber.
Come on,
she's married to this asshole.
Come on, you'd think someone like Jerry Ryan. You think they want to pair her up with someone who's tall and handsome, and
yeah,
but no,
some Weasley guy. I saw the name Brian's or something. Is this guy related to the chick who's Picard's or Data's daughter?
Maybe
is that him?
Briones?
Yeah,
maybe.
Is that who this is? So they just brought in another. I don't know. So she's married to this weenie. And she's the president, and nobody listens to her or takes her seriously or can get her a costume that fits her properly from the waist down. But, with her body, I'm sure she has a lot of trouble finding things that fit.
Look, they accentuate her form. That's very sexist.
Yeah, it's very sexist. And we find out that that Captain Beard Boy, he's all ready to take out Vulcan and go and blow it up, and he's like, where the crap am I? Oh shit. So 7 of 9 calls him up because she's like, I recognize this name because he remembers Dr. Alice Girardi remembers. Oh, wait till you see where she is. So, and Elron. Here we got to show. Elron is an Antifas. He's part of the Antifas of Earth now. He's a freedom fighter.
And
he's a freedom fighter.
Saved by.
He had a little Antifa girlfriend. Look at her. She gets shot.
There you go.
Yay! Death to Antifas. In Star Trek only. I mean.
Yeah, okay, well.
And he runs because they're the good guys. We're the freedom fighters going off against this evil fascist regime. So yeah, and the human people are like super xenophobic. Here comes Raffi. Raffi, and she's like, of course, this is Raffi. She shoots around him.
I'm a big tough lesbian. Hello. How are you doing? I hope you're well. How silly is this season? Quite.
Oh God, it's so dumb.
Okay, all right, now this is all very dumb. All of this is very dumb.
This is all dumb. Q was good at the beginning. This is all stupid and crap.
But okay.
Wait till we get to Dr. Agnus. Oh, there she is. She's got a fucking cat.
Played by?
I think probably Patton Oswalt. Is it really him? Did you look it up?
I didn't look it up, but it sounded like him. And that is the kind of role they'd give him.
That is the kind of role they get him. We're just a snarky. I guess she tortures her virtual pets too. Because everybody's shitty in this universe.
Very best friend, of course.
I'm your very best friend, of course. Yeah,
okay,
so she's got a talking
Agnus.
fucking cat. Yeah. So she's awkward in every universe, and we establish this. So 7 of 9's like, hey, I'm here to talk to you, but her little Weasley husband's like, something's up. Oh, something's up. Why is my wife acting differently all of a sudden? Why isn't she crazy?
All right, now, okay, listen. Okay, she is way out of his league. I always say, listen, if you're a man, you have to punch above your weight, but no.
She's not going to bang this guy.
No. Okay? I don't care what universe it's supposed to be in. She is not
She's not banging this guy. She's not banging this guy.
No.
Oh, God.
Spot 73, yeah.
Yeah, Spot 73.
Oh, look, that's a reference to Data. It's a Data reference.
Apparently, I am mind-bending.
And he hisses.
Okay.
And then people are like, oh my God, I want a Spot 73.
He looks gay. Why was she named the cat Spot? Did evil Data have the cat named Spot in this reality too? Yes. That's all it is. It's a reference. It's a member berry. Like I said, she is, and she's not married to this guy. I don't care. It doesn't work.
So she doesn't have her Borg implants. She was never assimilated. And so they're going to bring out somebody to execute, because this is execution day or remembrance. Yeah. What's the name of it?
Eradication
Day. Eradication Day. And we need to cover graduation day with Eradication Day. Make a note of it.
Well, like the Vitamin C song?
No, the graduation day.
The guy,
Bobby Pickett.
Bobby Pickett, yeah.
I don't know who Vitamin C is, but I know who Bobby Pickett is. The novelty song Graduation. It was the B-side of Monster Mash, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or one of his only other hit. Graduation Day. We got to do that.
Chakotay disappeared in Star Trek Prodigy cartoon. Got lost in space.
Oh God.
I haven't watched anybody. If anybody's watched Prodigy, let me know.
It has a cute, but it's so stupid
Discovery
looking.
Discovery looks to me like Star Trek Klingon from Klingon perspective, one where humans are dishonorable and disloyal and prone to stupid decisions.
Yeah.
I wish it were that were the case.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
So they're bringing out their prisoner to execute, and she's like, "I can do that in this universe. Let's go get it."
Prisoner M510.
M510.
Okay.
And
it's
guess who?
Not Alice Kriege.
Yeah, it's a Borg Queen. A more traditional looking Borg Queen. And we get all the member berries of, hey, tertiary Unimatrix 0, tertiary adjunct of blah, 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 blah.
Mute the
Yeah, I probably should mute it. And she's like, holy shit balls! Holy shit balls! The Borg Queen...
holy shit balls. She's Pam from Archer?
Yeah.
Holy shit balls!
But she literally said, holy shit.
Yeah.
You fragile teacup.
Like the Borg Queen would say, you fragile teacup.
She might. So she knows that there's something up because she can kind of hear echoes of other Borg Queens. And she starts calling 7 of 9 by her designation instead of Bionica Hansen because she's like, you were assimilated, bitch. I don't know what the hell you're on about. But yeah, here you go.
2350, Hansen Annika, escape simulation, but you fragile teacup.
But this one, we don't know who the hell you are. You're crazy in every universe, she says. You're crazy no matter where you're at. You don't fit anywhere, Agnus.
Yeah.
You suck.
Okay, what's... All right, okay, listen. I don't want to derail this, okay? But what's the over-under on...
Oh, they swear all the time. Well, this is Picard. They swear still.
What is the over-under on Agnus puking?
I don't know. I keep waiting for it. She should have in the last episode. They probably cut it.
Yeah. Good evening, Chef Nation. Hey, what's up, Chef?
Why does the Borg Queen still have her torso and organic hands and spine? I don't know.
Who knows?
Because this is a Borg Queen from another universe.
It's like they do things halfway on this show.
She's supposed to be just a head and shoulders. Yeah. I don't know.
Head, shoulders, and actually a spine. They do have the robotic spine.
Yeah.
A lot of times. And then she's just dropped into a body.
Yeah, you're weird and awkward in every universe. So, Agnus, you suck in every universe.
All conceivable versions of Agnus suck. If you subscribe to the theory of the multiverse, every version of Agnus in every timeline, in every possible known universe sucks. Wow. Doesn't matter where you go.
Belonging. You suck no matter where you're at. And then she pukes. Do I have a puke sound effect?
That's...
Oh, God.
That's Lena Dunham dancing.
That's the Lena Dunham music.
Okay, I will say this about Lena Dunham. I do admire her confidence. Because
so they think she's crazy.
They think she is.
Well, she kind of is, but she can kind of hear, the echoes of other Borg, but there aren't any. Yeah. Reality has been split, and she knows it. 7 of 9 knows it.
Okay. So Harvey's there. Harvey.
Harvey Cthulhu.
And there's
our non-binary they them person.
Okay, they says, okay, what are you, Raffi, you stupid lesbian? What are you doing with this Romulan prisoner?
She's like, I'm gonna interrogate him, bitch. This is my prisoner, and we're gonna interrogate him.
Then I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna handle him myself.
Then I'm going to go to the presidential palace, and we're gonna scissor.
I'm gonna rescue her from her husband.
Wanna watch?
Because they can't have any other imagery that they didn't steal from Star Wars.
Yeah.
They're really into the First Order here.
Actually, it
on this planet.
reminds me of Killzone, the PS2 game.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's like, it's good to see both of you. I recognize you. He got his Raffi and his little pet Romulan boy. His little manservant Romulan boy.
Yeah.
That he rescued
Okay,
from
there's El
Epstein.
Presidente.
Yeah. So here's where they have this. Yeah, for my Q said that the universe sucked, and now we're all together, and we gotta go and fix it. How do we do that? We call up what's his name on the Eddie Van Halen ship, and we try and get him to bust us out of here. And the Borg Queen, because they need the Borg Queen to slingshot them around the sun to give them the coordinates and nav the computer. Well, basically, they're gonna plug her into the computer like they did L337 from the Millennium Falcon on Star Wars on the Han Solo movie. Yes, we're watching more Fake Trek. Hello, view from Lookout. Does Agnus wear panties or bloomers? Probably not. She probably doesn't. And now answer this question. Who are you and what did you do with the real Borg Queen? Oh, she got too old. Okay, so she got too old. So they're gonna fling him back in time or something. Oh, but then they can't.
They did make a reference. Oh, this yesterday's Enterprise.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you went there, didn't you?
Yes. Of course they did. We broke the glass ceilings by having a whammon president.
Yeah,
and here's where they're gonna make him execute everybody on stage, just like
nerd.
the Hunger Games.
Like nitpicking nerd. Since Picard is a supervillain in this reality and has a servant named Harvey, so they watched him. Probably.
They watch all of us, I think. I'm just the only one still talking about Star Trek, apparently. Because I actually care about Star Trek.
So their plan is to stall. Is to make and then try to get beamed out. And they're trusting awkward Alice.
To try and beam them all out in time, and she can't because they put extra security because this is Emancipation Day,
Eradication Day.
Graduation Day. So the Borg's going to graduate. The Borg Queen's going to graduate into death.
So she's going to be executed publicly in front of
everybody.
Crowd. Yeah.
Because that's totally what they think that right wingers do and with people. Well, they think that they're just so istophobic.
Look at that face. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So then they beam them all up.
But so they start shooting on stage.
Yeah, they're shooting on stage.
They start shooting. There's a shootout every freaking episode.
There's shootouts everywhere. Then they beam up. Then Seven of Nine's stupid husband beams up and follows her up. And he's all trying to like freaking shoot on everybody again. Here, let's turn off the caption. Here. So we're using this because it's just an easier one to show off on computer on screen here. And that's where it all ends. Is that they're gonna start shooting. Seven of Nine's husband comes in and he's gonna shoot her girlfriend and Picard. And we have the backlighting for some reason. So they're all gonna get shot and Agnus is gonna hide because she sucks.
In every universe.
universe.
Agnus sucks. There's no escaping Agnus. You suck everywhere.
So, John Delancey made it watchable. This episode is not good, but I want to see how they fuck it up, I think. I want to see what they do with it. I want to see... Because I kind of have this... I have this slight hope, and this is all I got. It's just a hope that maybe we'll get the TOS universe, or not TOS, TNG, like the real Star Trek at the end of all this, at the end of season 3 now, because that's all they're going to get. So they're going to drag this shit out for 2 more seasons. We know John Delancey's in season 3. We know Seven of Nine's in season 3. Picard is still a synth. Yeah, and Picard's still a synth.
He's a robot.
Yeah, and Picard is still a freaking robot. And I think they think he's a clone. They don't understand that he's like a robot.
As long as CBS has Star Trek will be shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Nitpicking Nerd 7 will vaporize her husband in the next episode.
And it's all propaganda
okay.
against the 2024 elections. Is all this is.
She should say consider the
It's all
divorce.
political.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you paid closer attention than I did. Like I said, no way. There's no way. Tall, statuesque, very, very attractive.
I don't know if we saw the preview.
Very attractive. We saw Jerry Ryan in person. She is just as bit as good looking on television as she is in person. There's no way that guy's married to her in any reality.
Realistically, though, if she didn't have that body, that face with those lips and that mouth, I mean, I don't think she'd be that attractive.
Well,
if she didn't have her body, yeah, I mean, her. Let's pull her up.
Look, she's got no makeup on there.
Oh, I know. That's the wrong thing. There, no, that's the wrong one. There.
So,
like, if she didn't have, yeah, I don't know. If she were like 300 pounds and didn't have,
well, yeah.
Yeah, if she didn't have that figure, I don't think people would ever have found her attractive.
Yeah. Well, okay.
But.
Sanguine Links, it's a hot mess. It's a mess. Oh, yeah, it's a mess. But anyway, so like I said, this is, listen, we didn't completely hate this.
Yeah,
Okay,
it wasn't, but because I think we lowered our expectations to know what to expect, which is like.
We didn't. It's listen.
You were subscribing.
You might think we're being unfair, but like I said, we didn't completely hate this, but we didn't
like it.
Like it very much.
I like John Delancey's interaction with Picard and in the line, like he's like, "How dare you? Who the hell do you think you are? Look what you did.
Who the hell do you think you are? Q. Why, I'm Q. That's who I am.
Yeah.
You should know that by now."
Yeah, he doesn't deliver his lines like he's gonna die in 2 minutes.
No.
Like Patrick Stewart. And I hate saying that, but Patrick Stewart can barely speak anymore. Like he's like, oh, somebody let him retire. Somebody let this old man retire.
Razvan Mehanu say it was actually decent. I wouldn't go decent.
I don't think decent. No,
it was
decent.
interesting.
It's okay. We watched Discovery first. It was better than Discovery,
and that's a low
It's
bar.
not going to be nearly as good as Resident Alien, which is what we're going to watch after.
That's
this.
a Discovery being
It
better.
It wasn't decent. We didn't hate it though.
Being better than Discovery is a very low bar, but that's the one they cleared.
Yeah, 7 years being married and ugly is the least preposterous part of this episode. Yeah, my whole thing, the thing that I can't get past still is that we're still coming from this dystopian future. We're still coming from this place of Picard being this violent, brutal, using robots as slaves, swearing, drinking, in and out of bed. 7 of 9 is a mercenary killer for the Fenris Rangers and shit.
Oh, God.
We're still coming from that universe.
Can that sound
Less stupid?
Any more like a made-up name?
Fenris Rangers.
Is she the only one? Do they only have one? And Fenris, it's probably Fenris Rangers. How many people do you have, including myself?
One.
Yeah, one.
Say it's mine then.
Robert Riggs. I think they wanted to be a mess in order for people to watch. And to be honest, people don't think TNG actors could replace the original series. Give it time. Well, listen,
it's not going to replace the original.
No, it's not going to.
No.
They've been very specific about that. Yeah. They wanted it to be different, and this is good. We should note if there's going to be another shootout 3/4 of the way through the episode next episode.
Yeah, they seem to be doing that. They're just doing shootouts and
3/4 of the way through the episode, shootout.
Well, we know they're going to be because they got to break Rios out of a police van at some point. Is that his name, Rios? Beard Boy?
Cigary Beard Boy.
It's obvious they're going woke for broke. Oh, they've been woke. I think Picard is the least woke of the new
That's
series.
because I'm an old white man, but I'm going to have to apologize for that soon. I'm sorry.
But it's like we're getting reactions of another. Like, you could have just had him show up at the end of Picard and say something is wrong. This timeline's fucked. I mean, you're still starting off from the fucked up timeline to go into yet another even worse timeline where they're all a bunch of Nazis. Like like. You didn't have to go here to this timeline where she's the president and you have these eradication days when Star Trek was already this bad and gross and grotesque and gruesome and violent and brutal in Picard as it was.
And we found out Romulan Mrs. Doyle was killed.
Yeah.
In this evil timeline.
Yeah.
Poor Romulan Mrs. Doyle.
Yeah, who cares?
Fuck! Fuck!
Who cares?
I probably should watch Father. More
It's not
Father
as assaulting
Ted.
as season 1 due to a different universe. This crew now destroy not the real Star Trek universe. Yeah, it's
Well,
not
they're
as
going
bad as Discovery. I'll give you that. It's not as
But
bad
they're
as Discovery.
going out of their way to make sure to remind you at every turn, this is different than TNG. This is different than this is different. This is
This
different.
is still Patrick Stewart wanting to be a goddamn action star.
Yes, I want to be an action star. I want
you to be able to walk up a damn flight of stairs without getting winded. I want you to be able to finish a line without being winded.
I can't. I did poopy pants. As a Brit watching, Rob's English accent is very Mrs. Marple. Mrs. Marple?
I don't know.
I don't know. Feck.
He's trying to do a Father Jack from the like he's trying to do Irish.
I don't want to be a milkman anymore.
Did you watch Cigarettes and Alcohol and Rollerblading, where they gave up rollerblading and cigarettes and booze for Lent?
No.
Did you didn't see the one where Father Jack gave up booze for Lent? Okay, that's the episode we're watching after this.
Poopy pants. That's right. I'm doing poopy pants right now.
Cigarettes and alcohol and
I'm
rollerblading. See, Father Ted gives up cigarettes. Father Dougal gives up rollerblading.
I thought he wanted to be a milkman. I want to be a milkman. I'm on the milk float.
I'd rather watch Father Ted than this shit.
Father Ted.
Oh, but I like comedies better, I think, anymore. Oh, I like that. Nice.
Well,
All
Chef,
the galaxies.
Well, looks like next week's episode is bad.
It's gonna be.
I don't want to be a milkman anymore.
They all look bad. They're all terrible. Holy crap, we got 73 people hanging out. I did not realize that.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Just for Picard?
Just for Picard? And to hear me do a bad Father Jack
I got a G4 article too. There's something going on with G4 once we wrap about this.
Holy cow.
I might just leave this live.
Thursdays afternoon's a winner for you.
Yeah, Thursday at like 4. Well, this isn't going to be the super longest stream anyway, because I'll probably do some gaming tonight or something.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've been playing Power Wash Simulator in my own time.
And I just bought Prince of Persia: Sands of Time just to have it in my Steam library for $2.
You should get me Paparazzi, where you take pictures of puppies. That look cute. That's such a girl game. Oh.
I should buy a Steam. I probably should get a Steam card.
Probably. Well, you don't really need to. But...
I know. Just sucked it out of your bank account. Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't see the. We didn't look at next week's episode. I don't think, did we?
Next week,
no, we made it that far.
Next week's episode, I poop my pants.
I was gonna look up Father Ted. So that's what we're doing.
Rob is a gem. Thank you. Nitpicking Nerd. I hope the Sung will be revealed to be cloning himself. Otherwise, so silly. Looks like Brent Spiner over multiple generations. Yeah,
he's in that too.
I go to where the wind takes me. The power is out and I can't sleep. Oh. Sorry, bud. Sorry to have your power out there, Siege. No, that guy died, right?
Father Ted died.
That's too bad.
Yeah, they got the whole.
Chicken Biter, Saberwolf. CBS told Star Trek to F off back to the 60s, and they were like, they never liked the show from day one. No, they didn't like it because Les Moonves. There's a story. Les Moonves was walking by a television. I can't remember where he was, but the story was that he has no idea. He has no idea what Star Trek is.
No.
It's all the same to him. He doesn't like science fiction, doesn't consider it to be good television. So he's walking by a television somewhere. He sees Star Wars on television, and he turns and says, "Hey, are we getting a check for that?" So yeah, yes, I'm a gem that's been cracked for years. Yes. So yeah. Why didn't the first round of dubs from Rob made the show last? Oh, because we had to restart the game because we had to restart the game because one of the subtitle files was screwed up.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of dubs that we haven't used yet.
Yeah.
One of the things we're going to be doing is modding the game a little more. We're going to get rid of a lot more of theirs that we've seen a million times over. And then we're going to the holographic statue of Adam Soong.
Yeah.
The evil reality.
So one of the rules is we don't want to do comedies,
yeah,
like Airplane or
something that you're gonna put the line in anyway.
Yeah, we rather do dramas, anything dramatic
or corny or cringy or stupid or
yeah.
Or it's like Star Trek, even Star Trek, Star Wars, those sort of things. Even like Back to the Future is kind of pushing it, maybe.
Yeah,
but...
that's kind of borderline, but
yeah.
but we found a way to make it work. Usually, it asks if somebody sets up a question.
Yeah. Those tend to work best.
The one about with Data last night that came up in one of the later games.
Yeah.
With Data and Denise Crosby.
Yeah.
That actually worked pretty well.
That worked pretty well.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of that one.
Yeah. They're calling the season Picard's Dark Reality. The whole show is a dark reality.
Yeah, the political ones are good. Yeah, the Nixon speeches.
Yeah, the political speeches. The
Al Gore.
Yeah. Oh God.
I want to talk to you tonight about
get some Jen Psaki clips.
About Man Bear Pig.
Get some Jen Psaki
like
and get some what was the other bimbo? The other bimbo?
I don't know.
The blondie one last year.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh God, what was her name? Oh God, I can't remember her name now.
The news bimbo. I don't know her name. Get her and Nutsacky.
Actress Margaret Rutherford played Miss Marple in the black and white movies. That's who Rob sounds like. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll have to look at.
God, Miss Marple. That's an old one. Well, yeah, those are ones I don't think you've seen those. I don't think I've seen those either.
P. Stu is channeling his inner Ian McKellen. Well, he's very good friends with him. Al Gore was right. Man Bear Pig was real. Man Bear Pig. Half man, half bear, and half pig.
Right.
That's
Man Bear Pig.
I stopped caring for Voyager when Janeway and Seven had the love fest shit.
I don't know. Well, they had their whole Seven, like Janeway was basically trying to be like a mother to Seven to kind of get her to, you need to experience this. Remember the episode where she was like trying to quit being the babysitter of all those bratty kids?
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, I don't want to be a babysitter anymore. And Janeway's like, no, you're responsible for them. Who cares?
With Icheb, she ripped his eye out.
Until they ripped his eye out.
I have to admit, though, Q's CGI younger face was spot on, and then poof, reality strikes.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that whole way they de-aged him.
Well, we met John Delancey, and he doesn't look that bad for his age.
No, he still looks, he looks way better than Patrick Stewart, I think. Well, we didn't even see Patrick Stewart. He wasn't there when we saw him. Now this year it's like Bally's or something. It's a different place this year.
Janeway's an asshole no matter how old she is. No, Janeway's a hard ass because she's out in the Delta Quadrant all alone.
She kind of had to be.
She had to be. I mean, she had to be a hard ass. Like, 'cause I'm the only thing preventing total chaos from breaking out on the ship and break down of discipline. And if these people are gonna, if I'm responsible for everybody, if I have to get them home, if that means being a hard ass, so be it. I am the face of the Federation. And, I have no backup out here. So it's all on me. So she had to do it, So money is bad. So I'm off to stay at the Star Cruiser Hotel.
Must be nice to be able to.
But God, $6,000.
I would be insulted if somebody wanted me to stay at the Star Cruiser Hotel and or gave me a trip to that. I'd be like, no, I need like actual money before I need a $6,000 trip to.
Yeah, but Rosa tried to show her how to get her home, and she told.
Yeah, he is playing himself. He is playing himself.
We were going over what we'd rather do with the $6,000 for the Star Cruiser Hotel.
Yeah,
it's amazing the amount of for you.
I can pay my taxes last year.
You could buy a used car. You can pay your taxes. You can. I mean, you can go to spend 10 weekends in Vegas.
At least.
With a flight. I could buy a Gibson Custom Shop 57 vintage spec Les Paul.
Right.
There's
so many more things, like
so many better uses of $6,000. Get a hooker for a week. Either way,
you're screwed. I can pay my rent for 3 months.
You get a hooker for a week. Either way, you're screwed.
I can pay my rent for 3 months with that kind of money.
Whatever happened to Q's son? I don't. Oh, that's a good question.
No, we didn't save Ichip, who's his best friend, because they forgot it. They didn't see that episode of Voyager.
Forgot. Is it too early to start drinking?
No, they didn't see that episode of Voyager yet. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. I think they didn't watch that episode of Voyager. They didn't.
Just for medicinal purposes.
Yeah. We know that they don't watch Star Trek. We know that they don't. Like, they watch what they have to, because I've heard so many people on Twitter who just complain and bitch and piss and moan all the time that yes, we're I lost my freaking train of thought. Oh, the people on Twitter. We can never watch all of it, though. How do you expect us to know everything when we can't watch it?
No, here's the thing. We don't expect you to know everything.
No, we just don't want you to tell us why, the few times they did something stupid in the past is an excuse for them to do something stupid now. You'd think they would learn from it. I thought we were all about learning from our mistakes and canceling people who...
Listen, even I love Star Trek. Even I will openly admit I have not seen everything, okay? There's a lot of Enterprise I haven't seen. There's a lot of Deep Space Nine I haven't seen.
I would, start with Enterprise. We should rewatch Enterprise.
Yes.
I will watch Enterprise with you.
Kurtzman can't even keep track of his own content inside his own show. That's right. Wait for Q's son. He might come through and send, his dad to his old home, to the old folks' home.
He might, they'll bring in Keegan Delancey and...
I mean, like I said, there's a lot of Star Trek that out there. Nobody expects you to watch everything.
No, just don't tell me why definitively you're right and I'm wrong.
Yeah.
When I've seen more and I understand it a little bit better.
I mean,
that's like kind of my issue. That's what I have a problem with.
There's
a lot of these
who
new Trek people.
There's people who like the movies more than they like the series. Okay, fine, all right, no problem. There's people who like TNG that don't like TOS. There's people who like TOS that don't like Deep Space Nine. There's people who like Voyager who don't like Enterprise. People like Enterprise that don't like TOS. There's a lot of different.
Yes, there's a lot of people who prefer different Star Treks. Like, depending on my mood, I can say Voyager's my favorite. I can say DS9 is my favorite. I can say TNG is my favorite, depending on my mood.
Voyager has aged more gracefully than a lot of other stuff.
When I finally watched Voyager, it was a few years back, and probably it was after it had ended. But it seemed better when I was a little older. And same thing with Enterprise. Enterprise, I went back and I watched more recently. It's better with age. It is not... It is still not great. There's still a lot wrong with Enterprise, but it is so much more Star Trek
Have they actually watched,
than this.
Have they actually watched the shows? I mean, their own shows.
No, they don't watch their own shows.
No.
I mean, if they did, they'd understand what... Like they're going to have a Soong in Strange New Worlds... right next to Spock, serving right next to Spock, and then what's gonna happen when Khan comes along, or not Khan, or they're gonna have not a Soong. I'm going freaking. Here's where the gummy kicked in. They're gonna have one of Khan's descendants sing, not a Soong. Oh God, I said the wrong one.
Her name is Lon Noonien Singh.
Yeah, so they're gonna have one of Khan's descendants on the thing, and see, at least when I misspeak, I correct it right away. They're going to have one of Khan's descendants on the Enterprise right next to Spock. And we're going to have to just pretend that once, they stumble upon him in TOS. We're going to have to pretend
Spock
that they didn't know.
So they honestly think Spock wouldn't say,
wait a minute, we have a crew member like this.
Captain, I seem to recall a Noonien Singh serving aboard the Enterprise under Captain Pike.
Yes.
Really... Really, I mean, that's a detail that wouldn't go unnoticed,
especially by Spock.
It will turn out Pike and his crew met Khan already and froze him back. They'll
refreeze him.
I wouldn't doubt it. He thought him out and refroze him.
Well, because we already had news of who they're casting as Khan, and then they can tie all these new shows together, and they can have a whole Khan series.
Crying out loud. Like I said, that's a detail Spock wouldn't ignore.
No.
Even learning disabled Spock.
Oh, they killed Sarek right in front of his wife and son. And stepdaughter? Oh, stepdaughter didn't happen in this universe.
Crying out loud.
It wasn't stepdaughter, it was adopted. Now I'm saying stepdaughter. God damn it, Alex Kurtzman. It's the adopted daughter, not step anything. You didn't marry your mother.
TNG can't watch Picard. No, a lot of people like that. Somebody was saying
it's unwatchable.
Voyager season 1 was anomaly of the week. Yeah,
Voyager season 1 was not great.
Yeah, I mean, season 1 wasn't great. I mean, there's some good episodes in it.
Yeah,
but it's not great, but it's still better than this.
Yeah,
for God's sake, at least it feels like Star Trek.
Spock will erase everyone's memory about meeting Khan for reasons, same as he hid Bergen's existence for reasons.
And I still say, the second Mikey Spock opened her mouth. And Greg Kirby, $3 to job.
They have to pretend that Uhura is not supposed to be on Pike's Enterprise. Yeah.
Oh my God, she would even remember. Oh wait, I seem to remember there was a Noonien Singh. Yeah, we used to play bridge every Thursday, whatever it was.
Yeah. Yes, that's actually one of where was that article? You want me to find it?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to see what Rolling Stone has to say about Picard?
Say it makes a highly logical return to its Star Trek. No, it doesn't.
Does it?
No.
Says who?
Says them, but I disagree. But the second Mikey Spock would have opened her mouth. But here's the thing about Voyager. The second Mikey Spock would have opened her mouth and contradicted Janeway or any captain on the bridge, she would have got a dressing down. Oh my God. Burnham, my office, now.
Yeah.
You know, British
by leaning on more episodic and standalone adventures. How? It's all interconnected. Are you watching the show we're watching, you idiots?
No, they're not. They're not.
No, they got the memo for Strange New Worlds. It's supposed to be standalone. So they wrote a review without watching it based on the propaganda for Strange New Worlds, confusing it.
This is probably a puff piece, paid puff piece.
This is a paid puff piece. Alan Soupwell. Who the fuck is this asshole? Who the hell are you? You didn't even watch this. He didn't even watch it. It's not episodic, asshole. They're all interconnected. I want to tweet at him. Why don't we tweet at him? Rolling Stone's chief TV critic. Well, he'd shove it up his butt. Well, he's not doing his job. He's an American writer for Rolling Stone. Where's your Twitter? Where's the Twitter handle? Here we go, Twitter.
How? It's interconnected. It's one long storyline.
Yeah. Hey, is this your article? Copy. Tweet. Is this your article?
Okay, we don't advise you to do this.
Don't do this. You really shouldn't be reviewing shows you didn't watch.
You shouldn't twice.
I know. You really shouldn't be. Well, that's how much he shouldn't be doing it. Shouldn't be reviewing shows you didn't watch. These shows you didn't watch.
He'll block you.
Good. At Rolling Stone. At Rolling Stone. Boop.
It's all.
Please remove him. Remove him. The series is episodic. The series is serialized, not episodic. He didn't watch it. He didn't watch it and is peddling fake reviews. There you go. Fuck him. There you go. So, he didn't watch it. He says it's episodic and standalone. The series heads into the future and is using his past as a study guide.
No, it's not.
Time offers many opportunities set in stone in the season premiere, but it rarely offers second chances. This new season presents something of a second chance. Yada yada. I don't even want to read this article. It's just going to be a puff piece. Just like the G4 Karen who didn't watch it and read about it. Exactly. Right, Mecha ripping a new one live. Yeah, I demand to speak to your manager. I just Karen'd him. Oh, I just Karen'd him, didn't I? Well then, I guess I gotta make myself.
It's time for the Karen of the Week.
Alan Seapwall, we need to speak to your manager. You clearly did not watch this episode, and I want your job. For myself. Rob can do it. Rob's a much better reviewer, and he actually watched the episode. My voice always goes up when I Karen people. Oh, it's time for our Karen of the Week. That's me. I will be the Karen of the Week. You mark my words on the Karen of the Week, and don't you... They don't have lapels in the future, so you can't grab them and shake them, right? Yeah, Gul Dukat was great. Gul Dukat was amazing. So, yeah, he didn't even watch the thing. Oh, here's where the plot kicks in. No, it's not episodic. It is not episodic. It is not, or is not standalone adventures. It's really not. It's serialized. Every episode is interconnected, and whatever the crap these people are on about, they got the wrong memo. He got the memo for Strange New Worlds, where the propaganda for that one is it's going to be episodic, and it's not going to be either. They're like, oh well, we'll fix it by making it episodic. Yeah, I don't believe that for 1 second. Stillwell, I thought he died. Seppenwall, whatever. Was the Friggy Skull in Picard's house, Grand Nagus Rom. He was always a bit of a bonehead. It could have been. I didn't see which Ferengi. I think they didn't care. They just wanted reference. They wanted reference.
They wanted some sort of visual representation.
They wanted a visual reference. Oh, because member berries and references. Oh, we have G40ers too. So that was our review of Picard. I made myself the Karen of the Week because I asked for the guy's manager. And now I got to be the Karen of the Week again with G4 news. So G4 is back in the news. So G4 is back in the news. Apparently, they're rebranding. They're failing. They've admitted failure because Frost Karen's little rant where she just used the spray and pray method to go and blame all of the viewing audience for all of her problems instead of, the one or two jerkholes out there who might be a little bit problematic, that she might be a little too thin-skinned. Here you go. We're all in this together. Should we say it as her? We're all in this together. We're all in this together. When G4 relaunched, we made a commitment to building the network with our alliances, with our try and see approach. And you guys were all sexist, and you couldn't fab to me. I'm not as bangable as the other hosts, so we have to go and run and hide for attention. Is that what we're doing? When G4 relaunched, we made a commitment to building this network with our audience and try and see approach, putting awesome content everywhere you watch. We saw how wild everyone went, and we finally brought Scott the Wallace to G4 and heard your call for more, whatever, who cares. Today, that means doing some RE5 style inventory management. Oh, Resident Evil 5. I've been doing inventory management in Terraria more than anything, and yeah. I've been busy, but we've been busy behind the scenes optimizing each G4 platform. Oh, is that why all your views shot up all of a sudden, all suspicious like in some of them? We're very excited to unveil a new look and a new collaboration with our friends at YouTube and believe the revamped channel will make finding G4 content on the platform easier. Here are some adjustments you may know with G4's YouTube channels and live streams. Well, do they still get the special condition that they can stream simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, despite it being against Twitch's rules? Here's some adjustments due to the channel shuffle. The G4 channel that currently holds all of the sweet X-Play VODs and reviews will become the brand new X-Play channel. This way you can subscribe to everything X-Play with just one click. And they have a new channel coming, so they failed. It looks like they failed. G4 has an esports channel too. Oh, maybe because they realized that nobody wanted to watch them do their fake D&D things. Did they get rid of D&D? Maybe, perhaps, there's their esports. Live streams will live on their own channels. X-Play's live shows will premiere on X-Play on YouTube. Attack of the Show live premiere will be on the Attack of the Show YouTube channel, and so on. So they want to split off into a bunch of different channels. Because algorithm and stuff and purposes. Or they admit they failed and they don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Is this what happened? Phil from marketing. Yes, we'll see you in the lands between. Here you go. G4. Let's watch. Where to watch G4? Well, on Twitch. Hey, guess what? I also have a Twitch. Here's my Twitch page if anyone wants to follow me here. There's me on my Twitch. And I showed you I was getting about the same views that they were getting until their little publicity stunt. And then all of a sudden they went all nutso. Like a crazy. So that's their updates. You typed, we read, and we're making changes. Did they fail? What are the shows that got canned? Invitation to the Party, Boosted. Well, there's Boosted. What happened to their D&D show? Oh, did they lose their D&D show? Because that was a big one that nobody cared about. Or is that what this one is? This party one. Invitation. Oh, that's it. I thought that because that was the cringiest of all of them, where you just get a bunch of play actors pretending to be gaming nerds. Yeah, that one. So G4 is changing because something didn't happen. Like, if everything were going hunky-dory, they wouldn't change anything now, would they? That's what I think. But then again, what do I know? That's the G4 segment. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere. Quark redeemed the Ferengi and then some. Exactly. Oh, the Ferengi. Okay, the Ferengi stuff in DS9 was so good. What's going on, Rob?
Well, Audacity has been... I know that Audacity software I bought?
Uh-huh.
So apparently it's now tracking your data.
Okay. What data?
I don't know. They don't say.
Everything tracks everything you do. We have microphones that listen on our phones and on this. And
everything
on
tracks your data.
Everything tracks. So I was watching some old wrestling documentaries that dropped. How bad was Picard? Discovery of okay, so Picard was less sucky than Discovery, but it's still stupid. It's still dumb. Which other one was Clint Howard? Oh, he was in some episode with Tilly where he got high. Actually, my 420 Streamlabs and Super Chat pop up is the Clint Howard episode of Discovery where they got high. Gee. The Bell Riots episode. Don't recall the other. Oh, he was in the Bell Riots stuff? I don't remember that one. A good episode is when Quark traveled to the 1940s Roswell. You know, there were so many good episodes of DS9. Frankie Skull in Picard's house. Was it Grand Nagus Rom? Maybe. Ah, the Bell Riots. See, now I want to rewatch DS9. Okay, it is 5:30. Is it dinner time? It's about dinner time. We're gonna wrap. We did about an hour and a half. I'll go ahead and leave this one up for you guys because I don't really want to make him edit these. And I figure if people want to, it's a good discussion. We had some visuals. We got some chat interaction.
I think leaving one or two of these up a week is probably a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, because
people like to listen to it back in the car. They like to listen to while they're doing other stuff.
Exactly. If people don't want like my short little newsy ranty, reaction-y things.
People seem to like them. I mean,
yeah. So thank you so much. We'll keep doing them as long as we're going to be watching them.
We had 76 people here.
Yeah,
I mean, that's actually pretty good audience.
Exactly
for Thursday afternoon.
Right.
Come on, I mean, jeez.
Right. Wow. Well, that gives us an opportunity to just keep watching this shit. And now I've got to watch something good. Resident Alien. Go watch Resident Alien. It's actually, despite it got a little bit woke and preachy in a couple of whammony episodes, but. I can take some wham and wokeness because women are underpaid, and if you think women like me are underpaid on YouTube, I have Streamlabs, I have PayPals, I have Super Chats, you can follow me, you can interact, that helps with generate views, leave comments on all the videos if you know, because I know freaking they're trying to steal all our money out there, all the powerful elite wealthy people, all those assholes, they're stealing all your money. So for me to sit here and say anything when you guys are struggling is a little bit insensitive. So just talking and hanging out and interacting and watching the streams back and leaving 7 million taps, no, don't do that, but I really, really appreciate everybody hanging out. Shooter 8323, I joined just in time to say bye. Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of try and do a little bit. I don't like doing like marathon 8-hour live streams just because I gotta get up and stretch every few minutes, and I gotta, I think they're trying to grab some views from Critical Role with the D&D stream. Yeah, I think it's still on there now that I'm seeing it. So they did cancel a few shows. They just shuffled a few, and now they have like a whole 4 shows. How can you have a whole TV channel with only 4 shows? I guess you're rerunning Ninja Warrior again.
Ask Fox in 1987.
Yeah, well, at least Ninja Warrior was good, even when G4 was terrible. So, I will probably, the first rule of acquisition is to watch Mecha and Robot. I'll probably do a video game stream either tonight over here on Twitch or on YouTube. I'm not sure where. We'll figure out something. I've been playing a lot of Power Washer, though, so I'm probably going to resume that after I eat dinner. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Is it some weird holiday, religious-y thing?
That's Fridays.
Okay, it's Fridays. It's some holiday thing. We will see you on the next video. Live stream. What's up?
No, this guy saying I should seek help, said Obi-Wan's probably not going to be good because it's a KK joint. Seek help, bro. So much disdain for a woman you've never met in your life. Your life must be so bad. It's so sad.
Somebody's mad. Somebody's got, and KK will never sleep with him. Tell him.
Yeah, and she'll never sleep with me.
No, him. I mean. See you guys later. Bye.